How was the existence of your abuse denied? I have lived in an ultra-religious house since birth. I was conceived out of wedlock and my parents got married while I was in her stomach. My biological dad left when I was 5 and when I was 6 me and my mom went to Louisiana for her PhD. That's where she met Club, a man a few years younger than her, at church. He became my new stepfather and we moved to Ohio when I was 8. My abuse began with him insisting he be allowed to punish me as the man of the house. Before him my mom would explain to me what I did was wrong and barely got physical with me, but when Club took over he said he grew up fine but his father and mother beat him. My mom relented because he quoted scripture at her and at the time she was dedicated a lot to the church. She blames her own sin for me and that having a child ruined her life so he would make things right. Well, I had Child Protective Services called on them 3 separate times and the first time Club threatened to punch my loose tooth out if I didn't take it out myself by the end of the day. I told the teacher and Child Protective Services got called, but when the 2 cops came over to see me they said that I over-exaggerated the threat, but my dad literally said he would beat my ass, but no, they used religion as an excuse and they got off scot-free. They then used the excuse that I was a pathological liar the next 2 times. Oh, and I got punished calling Child Protective Services the first time I was forced to read a book about male experience in prison and I had to write a paper about how I lied and that I didn't want my dad to go to prison. They also forced me into a barren room with just a Bible and food I didn't like for a month. My parents would tell everyone that I was unstable behind my back. They made me believe that I was broken and a liar and going to hell at 9 years old.